So now what do we have here, right? So we have the following quadratic equation, which is y equals to x squared plus 6x plus 7. So how can we solve it? It is actually very easy once we know how to approach the question. So there are only two steps altogether, all right, to solve the question. The first step is to spot that this equation is a standard form of the quadratic equation, which is our y equals to ax squared, which is this. Okay, because doing so will allow us to determine that a is equals to 1. Okay, remember there's a 1 in front of the x squared, and that b is equals to 6, and c is 7. Okay, so this is step 1. Okay, so moving on, right, this makes it very easy for us to substitute these values of a, b, c into the quadratic formula. Okay, so if you recall, the quadratic formula is this. Okay, so right now, we can move on to substitute our values of a, b, c's into this formula right here, which will give us this. Okay, so be very careful whenever you are simplifying the stuff within the square roots. And we'll see that we'll get two different solutions for x. So this gives us two distinct different values of x, where x1 is minus 1.59 and x2 is minus 4.4. There's actually a quicker way to determine the number of solutions that we have. That is just solving the discriminant straight away. So if you recall, the discriminant is our b squared minus 4ac, the stuff within the square roots. So if b squared minus 4ac is equals to 0, there's only one root, or one solution. If b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0, there are two different solutions, like as shown in this example over here. If b squared minus 4ac is less than 0, there are no solutions. So because b squared minus 4ac is equals to 8, right, as we have calculated over here, there are, by default, two different solutions to this quadratic equation. So all in all, right, there are only two steps to solve the quadratic equation. The first step is not necessary, but it helps a lot, right? So it's to basically ensure that we express the quadratic equation in terms of its standard form as shown over here in equation 1. Then next we can, once we know what's our a, b, c's, we can substitute all of them into the quadratic formula in equation 2. And then just be really careful when you are solving for the discriminant, which is the b squared minus 4ac. Okay, so doing this properly will ensure that we get the right answers.